Right, okay, we're in West Kirby. We've actually just been to New Brighton this morning and taken the grandson to, it's called Bubbles. It's a great place, supposed to be the largest indoor jungle gym. You know, the safety ones with all the padding and the netting and that multi-story thing inside for up to 11-year-olds. And it's fantastic. You know, it's a place we've taken him a couple of times now, but he's in the cab, he's in his chair, and he's not full of life. He's had a little bit of a nap between the 9 miles it took to get from that side to this side of the Wirral. And as you can see, there's a bit of a breeze. I've got my microphone here on with its dead cat, so hopefully it's picking up enough sound, because it is extra windy coming off the Dee Estuary here. The other side is Wales. We're still in England on this side, but you can see all the in the background. I don't know whether you can, all the boaters and stuff like that, but it's a cracking little place, this. But anyway, let's have a look, see what we've got. Now, I'm going to go straight to the fish here, because when I went in, there was this sorry looking fish. I say sorry looking, it looked at behind the glass. What it looks like now, I've no idea. So we're just going to have a little peep at that. And it's only around the corner. This is a council car park, so you can stop at Marigolds at the front and just come round, or you can park at Marigolds and then have a little walk round from the car park. Okay, it looks okay, but it was sat in the glass on its own. It wasn't made fresh for me, and it was the fish of the day, and I was being a bit brutish there with it, wasn't I? Let me put a little bit more salt on it. I can't feel any on, or not a lot anyway. This is their large fish of the day, and it just happened to be haddock. So I'm going to start with this. It doesn't feel right to start with. It feels a little dry already. It feels sort of rock hard. And if I peel that away, it's always a good idea, especially when you're priding yourself on your own special batter, which is what they're doing. And it feels a little bit greasy, feels a bit too firm for my liking. And like I say, there's nothing really. That's criminal, because that's a lovely piece of fish, and it's just, yeah, it's you can see the flakes on it, but I'm having to use a bit of force to break them apart. And I could have asked for a fresh fish put in and battered, but I didn't, because if I didn't, this was going to go to someone else anyway. You okay? So Marigolds. Now, like I say, like a shark's tooth, that, isn't it? Hello, you, my grandson. Are you okay? We just couldn't come out here when we live relatively close, less than an hour away anyway, to a beach where he was going to have a go at Bubbles at New Brighton, and we're going to have a walk over here in a bit. You can actually walk right round the bay. Right, let's have a little look at these for you. Oh, look at that. Do you want to try it? You don't like them? Jump off and jump in the cab. Do you want to try it at least? Okay, we're going to get you some more from McDonald's in a bit, okay? So let's get you back in the cab and sit in the front seat where Grandad sits. He wasn't impressed with the shape of them for nuggets. And I think that's it. Oh, God, you know what? They're rock hard. It's real fillet. It's not that pulp. So, you know, I mean, let's give them that. I'll have to break open one more. So, look, when it comes to young children, they're used to the McDonald's shapes, aren't they? They're used to that flat, wedgy shape. Potato scallops. Now, these will be, Chippy's been going, actually, Marigolds has been going now for 21 years, serving the area around here. The batter is thin, it's a little bit oily, and then they're cooking in palm oil. The more I get into that, then the less I liked it. Okay, now they make their own mushy peas, and this was done this morning, I was told. I'll give them that. They're actually quite nice. Mm, that's actually really nice. What you'd expect when you're thinking of mushy peas. This is what you're going to get, ideally. Yeah, that's good. That's nice. I like to have fish, like I say, cooked to order. Or they've done a fresh batch, there's half a dozen fish there, and they're expecting them to sell straight away. But being the only customer in the shop at the time, there might not have been another customer in there for another hour or so. Who knows? As soon as I open them, I don't like the look of them straight away. No. But you know what we do? When we get something we're not keen on, or we're too full to eat, we'll save these and we'll put them in the air fryer until they're crispy. But we won't do it today. We'll put it in the fridge when it's cooled down and then heat them up in the air fryer, loosen them up a bit until they're nice and crispy, and they're absolutely delicious. And it's a way of making use of things, you know, rather than ditching them. Because if we don't eat these today and we don't take them home to put in the air fryer, they'll be ditched. I'm not very good at hiding my feelings, am I? I know that. But at the same time, the shop was nice and clean. The staff were friendly. It was in a great spot. It's just round the corner. We've got the beach here, so you could go and buy something, come round this side here. And it's all within walking distance, even if you're a bit poor on your feet. It's a beautiful place, West Kirby. So if you ever get the chance, even for a short break, come up to West Kirby and have yourself a nice few days here in a Airbnb or hotel or something like that. There's plenty of bars, plenty of restaurants, great beach, little arcade thing over there for the kids and that. Try another one of these chips. We'll go back to the computer now. I'll look at a 1-star review, or as close to it as I can find within the last 12 months. Somewhere in the middle, ideally a 3-star, if there's one available within the last 12 months. And again, within the last 12 months, that's all I do. A 5-star review. And then I'll write my own. It's just a way of getting a varied idea, or an idea of varied views on a chippy. Sometimes 1 stars can be harsh. Have a little bit of thought for maybe something in between, because a lot of companies, I've had businesses, my wife's had businesses, and when it comes to reviews, you want to be able to have something you can work on. So if someone's giving you a little bit of advice, like a 3-star, a 4-star, and they're suggesting maybe you could do this, or if that would have been a bit better, that helps a business produce a better product or service. So a little bit of constructive criticism is always welcome to build a better business, like I say. But being vicious and 1 stars for next to nothing just because it wasn't the same as it was last week, or there was a sausage missing off the menu, that can be a little bit tough on businesses, because reviews equal money. And that's why, I hate having to give poor reviews. But I have to do what I think's best for the business, for the people watching these. And although it wasn't the worst chippy in the world, it was, like I say, it was clean, hygiene was good, everything about it was good, the service was good, friendly, great spot. It has got its redeeming qualities, but not the fish today for me, not the chips, not the chicken nuggets. 1 star, overcharged and not even cod or haddock. 1 times large fish and chips, 1 large fish, 2 times mushy peas equals 18 quid, 18 pounds, if you like, 18 subs, depending on how you look at it. Pricing from the website, plus 1 can of Coke, £25. Think we were charged for somebody else's meal. Fish very poor, peas were best part of the meal, but 100% we were overcharged. There's like a little angry face on there. Response from the owner. The fish we're serving daily at the moment is top quality haddock and occasionally cod. This depends on quality and price.
We always get the best quality for our customers. That's all we have ever served, apart from Place, which we stopped a while back. Not sure where you have got your information from. The website unfortunately has old prices and states prices subject to change at any time. We are unable to change due to the website producer being unwell. Prices will be changed ASAP. The price that you were charged is correct, as you will see from the menus, which are clearly available in the shop and in the window. If you come to see us, we'd like to know when you had the meal and why you were unhappy with the quality, and do our best to help you out. Kindest regards, the Marigolds team. And then that appears to be a response to that. In response to reply below, our meal was last night, and the fish was grey and did not appear to be haddock. I still think £25 for 2 fish, 1 chips, 2 peas, and a can is very expensive. As had the same meal with extra portion of chips last week, imprestatin, and fish was white and flaky like it should be. As we live 40 minutes away, it's not easy to come back in to speak to you, but we won't waste the petrol to return. As to your comment as to not sure where I got the information from, it was your website. 3-star. No option to dine inside anymore. Quite expensive, but cost of living has gone up, so hard to judge. Not a Chinese chippy, so only basic options. A response from the owner. Thank you for your review. 5-star. I got a large fish meal with mushy peas and it was divine. Just what I needed after a walk to Hilbert Islands. Would recommend. Response from the owner. You seem like a person of good taste. Thank you for your great rating and review. Mine. 2-star. I mean, I hate having to do that, but, at the same time, I have to be completely honest. I don't do reviews on request by any chippy. I don't do any sort of videos in there. I don't let them know who I am. And, it can be difficult. It can be hard because, if I was to let them know that I was reviewing their shop in some way, I would get a good meal. There's no doubt about it. I'm sure of it in most places. But that's the way reviews are done, in my view. I like to make sure they don't have that opportunity. And yeah, of course I'm missing out. I could have got the biggest fish. I could have got a fresh fish out straight into the fryer if they'd have known I was reviewing. And I hate having to put bad reviews on. But if that meal hadn't gone to me, it'll have gone to someone else. There could have been a meal like that has gone to someone else prior to me. After a pleasant day on the Wirral, I was looking forward to visiting Marigolds in West Kirby. However, it didn't go as I had hoped. I was given fish from the range that was already cooked, and I had no idea how long it had been there or how long it might have remained there. I was the only shop customer at the time. The batter was greasy and the fish was dry and overly firm, making it quite unpalatable. The chips were pale, lifeless and greasy. The chicken nuggets were also greasy and overly firm, which was unfortunate given that the chicken itself was meaty. The potato scallops had a greasy, tough batter, and the potato was too dry. The mushy peas, however, were good. The shop appeared clean and tidy, and the staff were friendly. Cooking in: palm oil, hygiene rating 4, cash or card, fish reviewed, haddock. This is a brand new channel for 2024, so if you like this video, subscribe, share it, like it, hit the notification bell, and if you have any recommendations in your area, put them in the comments. Thank you.